Cyber flirting. How do you do it? I'm Reid Malco from readaboutsex.com.
Cathy from theintimacydojo.com.
Well, this is fun for me because Cathy usually picks all the questions because Cathy's better at this than I am. So I won. Now I have a topic. Now we have different dating styles.
Yes. Well, because you're an extrovert and I'm an introvert.
Yes. So how does an introvert?
Well, part of it is I found places where I tend to use written words well. Mm. So I've been on OkCupid, and I've been filtering people. I have a pretty extensive profile there, and I've been filtering people by looking at their profile, and then I send them a body video.
Oh, your body video?
Yes.
Oh, and the link might be below.
If they make it through my body video, which is very vulnerable and very open about my sexual connections with people, then it's if I never hear from them again, I've scared them away completely. Uh-huh. And they also see my size and my shape, it's not hidden. And if they don't come back, then okay. And if they do come back,
then they know what they're getting into.
And we at least have something really cool to talk about on the first date, because it usually brings up topics. I'm talking about shame and body image and vaginal pain and how I, rediscovered my sexuality.
Which some people might think that is
it's not a conventional,
a non-conventional way of flirting. But for me, and the way that I think about flirting, it's really just creating connection that's playful, mm-hmm. And it's like we're throwing the Frisbee back and forth of connection. And so, as an extrovert, if I'm attracted to somebody, and most of the people I meet are at live events and things like that, I think I might be on a dating site somewhere, but I think that was because, actually it might have been because you asked me to look at your profile, so I decided to create a profile to sign on. But for me, it's I'm more like, hi, I would like to flirt with you, may I? Why did I sound like Christopher Walken? Hi, I'd like to flirt with you. May I? But I'm
consensual Christopher Walken.
Yeah. So it's like, that really scares me. I like you lot. That was bad. I'm so sorry. If you stop watching, we understand. But the thing for me that's tricky is, and because I'm such a dork and I feel like I'm bad at flirting, mm-hmm. I'm always asking people, well, how would you like me to flirt with you?
Oh, and they're kind of stymied?
Yeah, but then I'm like, well, do I send you dirty texts? Do I, what do I do? I like texting.
Yeah.
So again, for me, it's about getting information, and if we can't find a way to figure out for me how to flirt with you, then that's a signal that we might not be a good match, even though we might figure it out eventually. But I will usually just be really, really awkward and clunky as we figure this out, so then it becomes smooth sailing later.
Yeah. I love humor, so one thing I do is I go through their profile. If they've sent me something besides, hey, or you're gorgeous, if they've sent an intelligent message on OkCupid, by the way, hey and or you're gorgeous is not a conversation opener for me. But I'll go through their profile, and if I see something that stands out for me, I'll kind of love that that was really funny what you said, or but I tend to respond to people that have a sense of humor.
But now, when you leave an opening comment for somebody, how many words is it?
I leave at least a full sentence.
Okay. I
don't say hey.
Okay.
I say.
But the reason I'm saying that is when you said, hey, love what you said. Is that all you leave?
I'll say, I know, usually it's hi, I really enjoyed your profile, and I've read it, and then I don't say, and I've read it, but I'll pick out something from the profile that either stood out as poignant or funny, and I'll say, I really love what you said about blah, 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 if that resonates with me or whatever, and then usually I send them a question so that the volley can come back should they choose to.
Yeah. So, as somebody who doesn't do any internet dating, if you're just going through profiles, copy and pasting a response, and basically, it's like direct mailing. It's like you're putting a brochure in every mailbox in the apartment building and just hoping somebody buys whatever it is you're selling. That's not the way you should do it. And on behalf of everybody who talks to me about dating, who has to put up with the hey and all the bad grammar. And again, like not everybody, had the privilege of going to a school and learning great grammar or English as a first language or any of that. That stuff aside, if you can string together a cogent sentence and you know how to use commas and periods and spell check, that's really useful.
Yeah.
Please use those things. And
actually fill out your profile. Like some people don't have photos for a reason. Like they don't want to be known for work. They don't want a coworker finding them or whatever. But when people have nothing in their profile or just a couple lines, to me it doesn't feel very invested, and I'm not likely to spend the time.
Good. Awesome. Well, maybe we'll do more videos someday about dating.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious about how Cathy likes to flirt.
Yeah.
I wanted a topic for once. Aha!
Congratulations.
Yeah. And the other thing I like to do, just to end, when I'm flirting with people and I have permission, I like to use pictures, not of, but memes. Like I'm a dork about memes, and now
They're really funny.
And I got into GIFs or GIFs. Technically, I think it's GIF. So I like little moving dorky pictures, but that's me. And so
kitties that are like, oh,
yeah, like LOL cats and dorky things like that. So when you figure out a way that's fun for you to flirt, whether it's pictures or texts or haikus or whatever, make sure that the flirting that you're trying to do is fun for you, so that you're legitimately playful and you're bringing a smile to your face too.
Yes.
Leave comments. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in, Sex Geek. If you would like to continue with the brain sex, do me a favor and click subscribe right here. If you'd like to watch me on social media, that's where you're going to go. Next video, maybe? And if you really would like your own Sex Geek t-shirt, please click right here, right now. Boop. No, really, like...